Hey everybody, this is a quick little video for you out there. These are foods that a lot of people don't think about, and it's something that I think you all should be aware about. So there's a food out there, it's papaya seeds, and we've also done some recent research on papaya seeds, and we're shocked at the efficacy of papaya seeds. Before I begin, remember you should always consult your doctor before doing anything. Remember, everything I'm giving you in this video is for information purposes only. I would encourage you to just check it out, look it up, and if your doctor allows you to, maybe adding a little bit of papaya seeds, maybe once a year for a month into your diet for a couple reasons I'm going to show you here. So papaya seeds, I would highly encourage you to have them fresh, not dried, not heated. One of the things we found out with supplements is a lot of times you have to know like what temperature were they heated at. A lot of herbs are heat dried to very high temperatures to speed production. There's a big difference in raw versus heat dried supplements. It's a huge difference. So like not all golden seal is the same, not all turmeric's the same. It matters what temperature it was heated at. And also with papaya seeds, remember, I would highly encourage you, if you don't know where your supplements are coming from, to get it fresh, do a fresh papaya and actually eat the seeds out of there if your doctor allows you to. So anyways, papaya seeds in recent research have shown to be highly effective against funguses. So basically, if you ever chew a fresh papaya seed, you'll feel a lot of the tingling in your tongue, and you'll feel a lot of the effect of the papaya seed and the high enzyme content in that seed. We also found out with enzyme production that basically enzymes need to be processed very carefully. So like with our supplements, we had to be very careful at the temperature they were made at. And sometimes even the heating of the process of how they're transported in the trucks to the offices, things like that, actually made the enzymes not as effective. This is why if you don't know where your enzymes are coming from, I would use food. So basically, papaya seed should always be fresh. I would not buy dried papaya seeds. I wouldn't buy like seeds if you're going to use it for medicinal content, like over the internet. I would buy a fresh papaya, open the papaya fresh. It has to be fresh, and then scoop the papaya seeds out that way. A lot of the enzymes are actually in the seeds, not the papaya, which kind of shocked us because a lot of people use papaya supplements and it's papaya fruit, not the seeds. The seeds are where a lot of the enzyme content was from. So anyways, just a quick little video. I want you guys to check this out. Look at papaya seeds effects against fungus, papaya seeds effect against parasite infections, things like that. And this is another thing that I would say out there is in the US, they always say that parasite infections are very rare. But if you ask people if they've ever been tested, almost no one tests for it. Almost no doctors. I look at blood tests for 15 years. I've never seen hardly anyone do parasite tests at their doctor's office. And when you actually do start checking for those things, you'll actually see that a lot of people actually had them. I've seen a lot of patients that have actually had Ascaris parasite infections, but it's something that people just assume that people don't have because they never test for it. At schools and stuff, a lot of medical trainings, they teach people that in the US, parasite infections are rare, but they never test for them. And if you do test for parasite infections, you'll see that, believe it or not, it's more common than you would think. And papaya seeds are one of the best things that clear that stuff out. So this is just a quick little thing. This is an article I found, and I would encourage you guys all to check this out. This is one here, if you can see this. So basically in Africa, they fortified the foods with papaya seeds. And they found out that it actually worked better than a medication to get rid of ringworm. So it was very good, and it had a high efficacy against funguses and stuff like that. You can read this here if you want to read that. I don't know if you guys can see that stuff. And basically, it had a huge effect against parasite infections. And just remember, because most doctors will say, oh, parasites don't exist in the US, but they'll never check you. They'll never check your blood test. They'll never do a test on you. They'll just assume that you didn't have it. Believe it or not, they're a lot more common than you would think. And papaya seeds are one of the best things. I've seen people that have had low energy, and the low energy was actually because of lack of absorption of B vitamins, and the lack of absorption of B vitamins was from parasite infections. Parasites burn B vitamins up. They can affect the B vitamin absorption, all those things in the body. So basically, sometimes Just a suggestion, if someone doesn't have a lot of energy, try eating a lot of papaya seeds and see if you start getting more energy. If you do, there's a chance that maybe you had a parasite infection that was affecting the uptake of B vitamins in the intestinal tract and the small intestine. So just a quick little video, some little food. A lot of these things people don't think about, but not the papaya, but the seeds. And they're fresh. Make sure they're fresh in there. Fresh papaya seeds, I think, are one of the best foods to add to your diet. I would suggest, in my opinion, adding them maybe once a year for 2 or 3 weeks, eating a bunch of papaya seeds in the diet. I would chew them fresh. They're so strong in enzymes that sometimes you'll feel a little bit of stomach stuff when you take them. But it's a great way just to clean up the intestinal tract, add a lot of good enzymes to the body to actually clean up things. I personally have seen results with patients using them for joint function. So basically eating papaya seeds to help heal their ligaments and tendons and things like that. So this is just another food that you guys might not think about, but it is papaya seeds. Remember, it's the seed, not the fruit, the seed. It should be fresh, not dried, not bought like 5 years old or whatever. Some of the herbs over the counter you gotta be careful with, because we tested some supplements and herbs and found out that a lot of them were 2 to 3 years old by the time someone was getting them. That's not going to compare to fresh stuff. If you don't know how fresh supplements are, things you're taking, I would highly encourage you to go towards the food route. Fresh, fresh, fresh is the key. Remember, it's a fresh papaya seeds. I believe they're one of the most powerful foods that you could eat. Every once in a while, adding them in and just chew the seeds up, eat them that way. Usually, have people do about a half to a full teaspoon a day for about 2 weeks just to see how they feel. Seems to be a miraculous thing for tendons, ligaments, things like that, and digestive tract function. So hopefully this video is helpful. We'll add more and more stuff as we go. Thanks again for watching.